check, and even a battery test. That way you get your vehicle healthy and tested for the hot days ahead. You'll leave Fountain Auto Tech with confidence. Learn more at fountainautotech.com and on their Facebook page.
John and Jean Sisk, Rutherford County natives and owners of the Gaffney Auto Mall, welcome you to the Upstate's #1 used car dealership with over 40 years experience in new and used cars. Easy bank financing available on a super wide variety of high quality pre-owned vehicles that will provide miles of smiles. Trucks, cars, SUVs, many with a remaining manufacturer's warranty. Buy from John and Jean Sisk, local folks you can trust at the Gaffney Auto Mall. Drive a little, save a lot. 862 Winslow Avenue, Gaffney, South Carolina. Check their Facebook page, just off I-85. What's behind the green door in Forest City? It's the most honest, reliable insurance company in town, Green Insurance. See Ryan Green, an independent broker whose first goal is to provide great customer service and save you money, and lots of it. Green Insurance offers Medicare Part C and D, plus supplemental policies from all the top insurance companies. Green Insurance can help with marketplace plans and calculate tax credits based on your income to save you money at the end of the year. See Ryan soon at Green Insurance, 179 West Main Street in Forest City. Look for the green door.
Hey y'all, this is Alyssa and Tiffany here at Gregory's Original in Rutherfordton, reminding everybody that Gregory's has homemade lasagna, sirloin steaks, and ribeyes, all cooked to perfection. Gregory's has been a family-friendly restaurant serving the best wings in the county for over 23 years. We offer them in 17 different flavors, all the way from hot to smooth.
We also serve daily lunch specials, pastas, grinders, burgers, and ribs. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 to 9, Saturdays 4 to 9. Check out our Facebook or come and visit us at Gregory's Original, Park Lane Plaza, Rutherfordton. See you soon.
All right, we're back. We're back for Game 2 of this 2A State Championship Baseball Series. Brent Pasco, Brian Faree. It's a glorious Saturday morning here in Burlington at Burlington Athletic Stadium. Cavaliers took Game 1 4-3 last night at 5 o'clock, and they look to close things out this morning in Game 2. And East Rutherford will be the away team today. And Brian, great win for the Cavaliers, 4-3 in a game where they responded every time South Lenoir punched them. They counterpunched.
They did, and that's the key. That is the key, to respond every time your opponent does something. And East Rutherford did that perfectly yesterday. And because what that does, that puts doubt in that opponent's mind, and East Rutherford just answered every time that South Lenoir put a crooked number on the board. East Rutherford came back with a great response and did the same, and thusly it was a tight game the whole way, but a victory for the Cavaliers, 4-3 score.
Yep, it was a game where South Lenoir took the lead in the top of the first, 1-0, and then East Rutherford responded, tied it in the bottom of the first, top of the second. Again, South Lenoir strikes for a run. They lead 2-1. Bottom of the second, East Rutherford responds with 2 runs, and they led 3-2 pretty much until the 6th inning, when South Lenoir tied it in the top of the 6th at 3 apiece, and then East Rutherford responded. Malachi Dato led things off with a double. It was an Elliott Tisdale bunt single, and with runners on the corners, the run ended up scoring on a double play of all things with nobody out. And so courtesy runner for Dato scored the winning run in the bottom of the 6th, and then Dato went out to the mound and closed things out and to secure that 4-3 win. He ended up going all 7 innings, gave up just those 2 runs, walked nobody, struck out 8, and also had a couple of hits at the plate. So big game for Malachi Dato last night. And
one thing that also helped East Rutherford respond to is the fact that they were the home team yesterday. And so today they switch. That's the tournament rules here. So East Rutherford will be the visitor today, South Lenoir the home team, and we'll see if that has an outcome or has an effect on the outcome.
And you got to think, if you're East, you lead the series. How big would it be to come out right in the top of the first and get a lead to start things off?
Yeah, it would be, and we've seen East Rutherford do that before against West Stanley, of course, and they've done that several times throughout the year as well. They embrace their time at the plate. They really do. And so being visitors, that doesn't bother them at all. They're going to come out swinging, and it's going to be an interesting matchups today. Austin Clements is going to be pitching for South Lenoir, and he. I
think he was behind the plate.
Yeah, he was. He was behind the plate. He caught yesterday, and so it's going to be interesting to see what he's got. And of course, Jacob Lee is going to be going for the Cavaliers, and all the Cavalier fans know that how effective he has been this year. And it's like one of the guys up here in the press box mentioned said that Jacob Lee is like the co-ace,
yep.
You know, to Dato, and so Malachi with a great performance yesterday, and Coach Reynolds decided he would start off this series, game 1, and they're going to now game 2. Going to have Jake, and it's going to be a good outing, I think, today for Lee. But South Lenoir can hit the baseball without a doubt. They can hit the baseball and they can play. So it's going to be interesting to see how this if it formulates the way Coach Reynolds would like it to. With Jacob Lee on the mound today.
Yep. We'll talk a little bit more about today's game and give you the starting lineups when we return from this break from our sponsors. Again, Game 2, 2A State Championship Series. East Rutherford leads the series 1-0. Appreciate you listening here on WAGY and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Help! Help! He's back in town!
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eatswood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eatswood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com.
Help! Help! He's back in town.
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down.
A bumper-to-bumper warranty. It don't get any better than that with Skag and Hardin Rentals and Sales in Forest City. Now get a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on select residential and commercial Skag mowers. Offer good on Briggs, Kohler, and Skag SR engine models. Plus get special 0% financing for 48 months with approved credit. Yes, it's a bumper-to-bumper warranty. Hardin Rentals and Sales, 365 Oak Street in Forest City. Online at hardin-rentals.com. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Skag, simply the best.
The tires you need when you need them at Tri-City Tire. In addition to tires for all autos, also get tractor tires, trailer tires, RV and bus tires, even tires for golf carts. If they don't have the tire you want in stock, they'll have it the next day. Fast service on oil changes, alignments, brakes, fleet and roadside service. And they're a North Carolina inspection station. Open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 1 on Saturday. Tri-City Tire, 221 Daniel Road, Forest City. Call 828-287-8778.
Why spend more when you can save more? At North Carolina Farm Bureau, we agree. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's savings you can't put a price on. Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Rutherford County Farm Bureau is at 153 Reservation Drive, Spindale. Call 828-287-2428.
Good morning, ladies.
All right, we're back for Game 2 of this 2A State Championship Series on WAGY. Cavaliers lead the series 1-0. They'll be the visiting team today and bat first. And I'm going to give you the starting lineup for East Rutherford, then I'll turn it over to Brian. He'll give you the starting lineup for South Lenoir. For East Rutherford, same lineup as yesterday. We just swapped positions in the field for Dato and Lee. So leading off at shortstop, Preston Henson. Batting second at second base, Matt Pinkerton. Batting third at third base, our Sportsmanship Award winner, Colby Condry. Batting cleanup and on the mound This afternoon, Jacob Lee. In right field, batting 5th, Malachi Dado. Batting 6th in center field, Elliott Tisdale. Batting 7th, the designated hitter, J.D. Tony. Batting 8th in left field, Brandon Pinkerton. Batting 9th, behind the plate, Eli Roof. At first base will be Caleb Bennett.
And for South Lenoir today in Game 2, they'll start off with number 5, Noah Reese, in center field. Batting second will be number 1, Braden Barnett, the second baseman. Hitting in the 3-hole will be number 11, Jake Howard, who will be at first base. And then in the 4-hole is Gage Howard, number 2, playing shortstop. Hitting in the 5-hole, Austin Clements, number 10, and he is today's pitcher for South Lenoir. And hitting in the 6th hole, Matthew Rhodes, number 11. He is DHing. 7th hole is Christian Couples playing in left field. Number 8, Christian Couples in left field. In the 8th hole, Reed Davis playing playing third base. Number 14, Reed Davis playing third base. And in the 9th hole, Kim Winter is playing right field. Number 7, Kim Winter playing in right field. Luke Potter will be catching behind the plate, but not hitting, as South Lenoir has a DH, Matthew Rhodes.
Yeah, one thing to look at in this matchup is South Lenoir yesterday got a lot of production out of the 2, 3, 4 batters. Okay, that's Barnett, Jake, and Gage Howard. They bat 455, 538, and 389 respectively. And yesterday they had 4 of the 7 hits. And they're all left-handed batters. So the key to today, I think, is you got a lefty on the mound in Jacob Lee.
Yes.
And, you know, those being the top 3 hitters on the team along with Clements, you wonder if throwing the lefty against those 3 lefties is going to be advantage Cavaliers.
Yeah, we're going to see how that plays out, because like you said, 3 of their South Lenoir's best hitters, left-handed, go from the left side of the plate, and but they will be facing Jacob Lee, the left-hander, today for East Rutherford, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a good matchup, and see how it formulates.
They're announcing the teams right now, and then we'll have the playing of the national anthem. So a good time to take one more break here on our pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch of Game 2 of this 2A State Championship Series. Cavaliers lead 1-0, and if they win today, they'll be state champs. If they lose this game, Game 3 will be tonight at 5 o'clock after Game 2 of T.C. Robertson and Laney, a game that T.C. Robertson won last night, Game 1, 12-0 in 6 innings, and looked pretty good. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get some spare time. But we'll be back after this. You're listening to State Championship Baseball on WAGY.
Why should you use Homestead Plumbing? Well, because I want you to love your plumbing as much as I love mine. I love my water pressure, my endless hot water, my cool toilet, my large shower, my touchless kitchen faucet, my yard hydrants, my gray water collection, my reliable drains, my accessible well pump controls, my digital water meter, my Bluetooth water valve, and more. Yes, I love it, and you will too. Call Olmsted and go plumb crazy in love with your plumbing. Olmsted Plumbing, 828-245-7302. Online at olmstedplumbing.com. Why should you use Olmsted Plumbing? Well, because I want you to love your plumbing as much as I love mine. I love my water pressure, my endless hot water, my cool toilet, my large shower, my touchless kitchen faucet, my yard hydrants, my gray water collection, my reliable drains, my accessible well pump controls, my digital water meter, my Bluetooth water valve, and more. Yes, I love it, and you will too. Call Olmsted and go plumb crazy in love with your plumbing. Olmsted Plumbing, 828-245-7302. Online at olmstedplumbing.com.
John and Jean Sisk, Rutherford County natives and owners of the Gaffney Auto Mall welcome you to the Upstate's #1 used car dealership with over 40 years experience in new and used cars. Easy bank financing available on a super wide variety of high quality pre-owned vehicles that will provide miles of smiles. Trucks, cars, SUVs, many with a remaining manufacturer's warranty. Buy from John and Jean Sisk, local folks you can trust at the Gaffney Auto Mall. Drive a little, save a lot. 862 Winslow Avenue, Gaffney, South Carolina. Check their Facebook page, just off I-85.
Don't let mosquitoes or other pests ruin your outside get-togethers this year. Call on Loveless Mosquito Exterminator and ask about the $40 Mosquito Blast Special. North Carolina license, fully insured. Loveless Mosquito Exterminator. They spray for mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, and fire ants, and all other pests and weeds. They can spray driveways with grass growing in them as well. Call Tony Loveless at 828-289-1893, 289-1893, or lovelesspesticide.com.
As Barney would say,
Real big, 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 big.
and it is a big sale on select mowers from Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City. Now get cash discounts of up to $2,000 on select mowers, just in time for mowing season. Choose from Bobcat, Toro, or Spartan mowers and ask how you can win $5,000 with your mower purchase. Yes, it's big.
Real big, big, big,
At
big.
Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City. Online at tricityoutdoor.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Welcome back into our broadcast here. Cavaliers will bat first. I'll take the call on the Cavaliers are at bat, and Brian will take it when South Lenoir's up to the plate. I want to take this moment to get in a word from one of our sponsors, and that is Freedom Financial Management. So just like great teams are built on smart strategy, so are strong financial futures. At Freedom Financial Management, we help families, individuals, and business owners create winning game plans for retirement planning, investments, wealth building, and college savings. Start your winning financial game plan today. Freedom Financial Management. Play smart, live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale, at 269 North Washington Street in Rutherford, or call 828-980-7101. Let's go Cavs. Leading off for the Cavaliers will be Preston Henson, the shortstop. And, Preston Henson's a vacuum in the field. Great leadoff hitter. Yesterday went 1 for 3 with a run scored, an RBI, stolen base. He hit a triple that drove in that run that scored Elliott Tisdale in the second.
Preston Henson is a playmaker. Man, he is a playmaker, and that's why he's in that leadoff position. And he's going to set the table right here.
Yep, Clements, the right-hander to deliver. Henson, the right-handed hitter, takes strike 1. And we're underway here in game 2. Again, behind the change is Clements was behind the plate last night, and this ball's popped up in the infield. Shortstop calling for it and makes the catch. That is Gage Howard.
Yep.
And he was out in shallow center field. So 2 pitches and 1 out. That'll be a pop-up to the shortstop. And that'll bring up Matt Pinkerton for the Cavaliers. And yesterday, Matt was 0 for 3. He didn't have his stuff that we typically see, but he's due today for a big game.
First pitch, strike.
Again, he had a big Western Regional Series.
Yes, he did.
And he's hits one down the line. That's a fair ball past the third baseman. This is going to be extra bases. Pinkerton rounds first, and he'll be into second. Standing up, Cavaliers with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. That's the Matt Pinkerton we're used to seeing right there.
That's right. He wasted no time. He saw something he liked, and he put it right down the left field line. And, it went between the base and the third baseman there, Reed Davis.
That brings up Colby Condrey, our third baseman for the Cavaliers. Again, this Cavaliers a right-handed hitting team. And first pitch is kind of check swing, but it's called strike 1. So 0-1 the count on Colby Condrey. Jacob Leon on deck. Colby went 1 for 3. He singled in his last at-bat last evening. Pitch, and this is another beauty. This is a breaking ball that breaks in for strike 2.
No balls and 2 strikes. Man on second.
Just one out here. We're in the top of the first. And Clements checks his wrist for the pitch. Looks the runner, Pinkerton, back. He delivers the 0-2 pitch. Just high. Taken by Condrey. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Cavaliers they do a good job of taking pitches. They work at that.
We really saw it against West Stanley. I think they had double-digit walks in a couple of those games.
Yes.
Just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And you never know what the strike zone is going to be because every game, you have a different umpire with a little bit different strike zone behind the plate. Yesterday we saw a lot of guys painting the corners, maybe even getting a little bit off the corner and getting that called for a strike. 2-2 your count on Condrey. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled back out of play.
Yeah, you're right. That 2 pitches ago probably would have been called a strike last night.
Yeah.
And but today, different umpire. Hey, everybody just find out what his zone is, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and what you saw last night is because the pitchers were getting that corner, when they didn't get that call later in the game, they were like, what's going on?
Yeah, they were.
Like, we should be happy you got it for this long.
That's right.
2-2 pitch, and this ball's fouled out of play again, so Condrey staying alive.
Condrey doing a good job.
Just a reminder, in the championship series, each pitcher's allowed 120 total pitches for the series. There's no days of rest in between. It's just 120 total pitches. And so we saw Dato go a complete game yesterday. And this ball's hit, and it's hit a long way into right center, and that's going to get to the track. It's caught. Nice running catch in right field by Cam Winter.
Condrey with a nice barrel on the ball. Winter had to go back, running to his left, and caught the ball right at the track in full stride. Nice play by Winter in right field for South Lenoir.
Keeps Pinkerton at second because he was halfway to third waiting to see if it got down and had to retreat back to second. So Lee up with 2 outs and a runner at second. Yesterday in the first inning, hit one off the right field wall for an RBI triple. He would love to do that right here. He takes strike 1 from Clements. One change for, besides the pitcher, obviously, for South Lenoir is Cam Winter, who's in right field, did not bat yesterday. Today he is going to bat. And this ball's hit. Shortstop's going to backhand it in the hole. Long throw. Jacob Lee beats it. The runner's going to try to score from second. Nailed at the plate.
Nice play by the first baseman. Howard, yeah. And great job there by Luke Potter, the catcher.
And that'll do it for the Cavaliers. Make the last out at home plate, though.
That's right. Yeah.
In the top of the first. And
Coach Reynolds wanted to try it out, and didn't work out for the Cavaliers that time.
Yep, aggressive base running didn't pay off, but we'll be back. Go to the bottom of the first, no score, right here in Game 2.
Hey everyone, this is Michaela here at Smith's Drug Gift Shop in Forest City. Father's Day is coming up on June 15th, and we have plenty of gift options for Dad, like our exclusive Forest City hats, men's shirts, and gift certificates. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page to look at our new menus and lunch specials. Best of luck to our East Rutherford Cavaliers. Hey everyone, this is Michaela here at Smith's Drug Gift Shop in Forest City. Father's Day is coming up on June 15th, and we have plenty of gift options for Dad, like our exclusive Forest City hats, men's shirts, and gift certificates. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page to look at our new menus and lunch specials. Best of luck to our East Rutherford Cavaliers.
Tri-City Concrete in Forest City is who to call when you need ready-mix concrete delivered. Tri-City Concrete has a fleet of trucks and guarantees quality and service at a great value. Ask about Ready Rock retaining walls for support. Commercial or residential, Tri-City Concrete has been serving this area for years, and now with 3 locations, 158 Withrow Road in Forest City, also Shelby and Landrum, South Carolina. Hey, you're not far away. Call Tri-City Concrete today. 828-245-2011. And always remember, this mud's for you.
What's behind the green door in Forest City? It's the most honest, reliable insurance company in town, Green Insurance. See Ryan Green, an independent broker whose first goal is to provide great customer service and save you money, and lots of it. Green Insurance offers Medicare Part C and D, plus supplemental policies from all the top insurance companies. Green Insurance can help with marketplace plans and calculate tax credits based on your income to save you money at the end of the year. See Ryan soon at Green Insurance, 179 West Main Street in Forest City. Look for the green door.
That could be happening in your backyard with a stop at Pool Supplies Unlimited in Allenboro. Pool Supplies Unlimited specializes in above-ground pools, and they carry products for in-ground pools. Plus, see their selection of hot tubs in stock. Get free water testing, and they have all your pool chemicals. So dive in now to Pool Supplies Unlimited, 125 East U.S. Highway 74 Business in Allenboro. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, Saturdays from 9 a.m. till 12 noon. Closed on Wednesday. Call 828-453-8081 and like them on Facebook too.
Back at Burlington Athletic Park to start off the bottom of the first, Noah Rouse, center fielder for South Lenoir. First pitch is a ball from Jacob Lee. Swing and a miss. Brings the count to 1-1.
Rouse had a tough go against Malachi Dado, went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He sure did. He's glad to see somebody besides Dado up there.
Yeah, they ended up pinch hitting for him, and then the pinch hitter struck out too. So the leadoff went 0 for 4 with 4 Ks.
Yes, it did. 1-2 the count. Here's Jacob Lee, fouled off by Rouse. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rouse is saying, surely I can't have another day like I had yesterday.
Right.
That's a tough outing. 3 Ks. Pitch wild outside by Jacob Lee. It's going to be 2-2 the count. Rouse, the center fielder for South Lenoir. Good ball player. Swing and a miss again for strike 3. Jacob Lee.
Good start for Lee.
Yeah. Jacob Lee off to a really good start. So 1 out. Now here comes the first of 3 left-handed hitters, all batting in a row. Brandon Barnett, the second baseman. Hits it off the end of the bat. Fly ball to the shortstop. Preston is there for the second out.
A little one pitch at bat there. It's kind of got to love that if you're Jacob Lee and the coaching staff for East Rutherford.
Absolutely, keep his pitch count down. In the third hole now, Jake Howard, first baseman.
And he's got some power.
He has some power, and again, a lefty, facing the lefty. First pitch outside, ball 1. Yes, the Howards batting back-to-back. Jake Howard with a ground ball to shortstop. Preston over it, has it with the throw. Oh, called him safe. Ball hit the dirt. It was a scoop. It was a scoop over there, but Caleb Bennett came up with it, but not in time. I think they'd have got him, but the short hop cost him, so he's safe.
Yep, scored a base hit.
Yeah, that is a base hit. Good hustle by Jake Howard getting down the line. Now here's the 4-hole, Gage Howard, the shortstop. Again, lefty. First pitch outside.
Yeah, you knew that was going to be a close play because it wasn't hit very hard. It was hit off the end of the bat, and Henson, like he does, fielded it cleanly and came up throwing. And And you're right, it was a bang-bang play, and I think if he had been called out, nobody would have argued either. I mean, it was that close.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I think the umpire saw that ball hit the dirt, and he knew that that the runner got there before the ball did. Lee throws over to first, check the runner, and second pitch fouled off. Fouled off by Howard. Yep. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
You got to admire guys like Eli Roof, especially on a series like this.
Ball hit back to the pitcher. Jacob fields it, runs it over, tosses it to Bennett. So it's the end of the first for South Lenoir.
No score at the end of 1. We'll be right back.
Old MacDonald farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a tick here and a tick there. Here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick, old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale.
Getting off after working the second shift and you're hungry. You're a night owl or out after midnight and you're hungry. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's in Forest City and Spindale happens to be open 24 hours a day, which means the drive-thru never closes. McDonald's burgers, chicken nuggets, world-famous fried sweet treats, and more waiting on you. And don't forget breakfast. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's, Rutherford County, open 24 hours a day.
Wanted trade-ins at East Rutherford Equipment Company in Ellenboro, your Mahindra tractor dealer. Right now, East Rutherford Equipment Company is offering top dollar on your trade-in. See Tommy and Doyle about your best deal ever. And right now, get 0% financing for 84 months on select Mahindra models, or rebates up to $4,000. There's never been a better time to buy than now at East Rutherford Equipment Company, your Mahindra dealer. 153 Hamrick Drive, Ellenboro.
And East Rutherford Equipment Company is Rutherford County's oldest active farm equipment dealer.
Coming up for the Cavaliers, Malachi Dato, Game 1's player of the game, as he went the distance on the mound for the win and collected a couple of hits at the plate, and his courtesy runner scored the game-winning run in the bottom of the 6th. He takes ball 1 from Clements. I had Clements for 13 pitches in the first inning, but we've got an official score we'll check with at the end of this inning. And the pitcher and catcher, Clements and Potter, want to have a few words. What I was going to say about Eli Roof at the end of the last inning is, he caught last night 7 innings, and that game ended around 7:30, and then they come back right here at 11, and he's going to have to catch another probably 7-inning game.
Yeah, and that's no small achievement right there.
This pitch misses the outside corner. 2-0 on Malachi Dato. On deck, the guy that's been hot is Elliot Tisdale. And when I say hot, extremely hot.
Yeah, yes he has.
And this one is low. 3-0 to Dato. Yeah, what I mean by Tisdale is game 3, the deciding game of that Western Regional. He had 7 RBIs, 2 home runs. He robbed a home run and got a double play off of that. And then yesterday, he came back and went 2 for 3 with a run scored. So he's been on fire. 4-pitch walk to Dato, and that'll bring up Tisdale. Tisdale at the plate.
Elliott, the center fielder, he has been swinging it very well. Oh, they called timeout.
Yep.
So for the Coach Reynolds Sr. to get some equipment off the field.
First pitch to Tisdale is fouled in foul territory. First baseman's going in foul territory. Can't come up with it. I do want to remind everybody, Freedom Financial, just like great teams are built on smart strategy, so are strong financial futures. At Freedom Financial Management, we help families, individuals, and business owners create winning game plans for retirement planning, investments, Wealth building and college savings. Start your winning financial game plan today. Freedom Financial Management. Play smart and live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale, at 269 North Washington Street in Rutherford, or call 828-980-7101. Go Cavaliers. And his son, Austin Tisdale, or excuse me, Elliot Tisdale, is at the plate. He fouled one off for strike one, and now he takes strike two. So 0-2 the count. So he has a 4-pitch walk to Dado, and now he's ahead 0-2 on Tisdale. Tisdale up in the box and up on the plate, and choking up on the bat. Throw over to first. Dado back. Again, top of the second, nobody out. Runner on first. No score. As this game, the pitchers pitched a little bit more soundly in the first inning than last night, and it was probably a little bit of jitters last night in Game 1. This ball misses outside. You could hear the Blue Devils fans wanting the call, but clearly off the plate. Although, like we said yesterday, might have gotten that call.
Yeah, probably would have yesterday.
Yeah.
But again, new day, new count, new umpire.
1-2 the count. And Clements delivers, and this ball is grounded. One hopper to the shortstop, two hopper to the second baseman, over to first. Not in time. Tisdale beats it, but Dado out on the force out. Will be out number one.
Good
6-4.
Yeah, good play. Good play there by Gage Howard, flipping it to Barnett to get the sure out at second. So that's the first out of this half inning. Couldn't quite get it there to double Elliott up.
I'll bring up J.D. Toney, the designated hitter. So one out now. Runner still on first, but different runner. And this ball's hit well to center field. Back goes Rouse. Still going back. It's over his head. It's to the wall. And they're going to hold Tisdale at third. That's a stand-up double for J.D. Toney. It's 400 to dead center. He hit that about 390.
He sure did.
He one-hopped the fence.
Rouse took off, and he gave you the impression that he had it.
Yep.
But what he ended up doing, he drifted a little bit instead of turning and running, and that cost him, and it got over his head right on the track. Like you said, 400, it was probably about 395.
Yeah, maybe a little over 390 for sure.
And but so now the Cavaliers, 2 runners in scoring position.
And that brings up Brandon Pinkerton. He takes a curveball for strike one. So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Great opportunity here for the Cavaliers if Pinkerton or Roof can deliver. And now that was a big play by Tisdale to beat out the double play.
Yes, it was.
Well, ball low, 1-1 on Brandon Pinkerton. We saw Matt hit a double in the first. And again, Clements checks his wristband. That's how they're getting the pitches now. And this ball's hit up the middle. That should get down. That's going to score 1. And they're going to have to hold Toney at third. But Cavaliers take a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Brandon Pinkerton. Elliot Tisdale scores the run. And J.D. Toney to third. So runners on the corners. Still just 1 out here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Eli Roof.
Pinkerton with a good at bat there, scoring the run right up the middle. So now runners on the corners, 1 out.
Runner goes, and stolen base for Brandon Pinkerton. And the ball was called a strike on Eli Roof. So runners at second and third, and 1 out for Eli Roof.
South Lenoir cut that throw off with the second baseman, so the runner at third, to keep the runner at third at bay.
All inside. Yeah, we've seen that same play run 3 times by 2 different teams, and hasn't fooled the guy in third yet.
No, enticing that runner at third, but it didn't work.
Ball way high, so 2-1 now on Eli Roof. And I've got Clements already for 28 pitches, and we're just still in the top of the second with just one out. So, as you get deeper in the series, you start getting down to your 3, 4, 5 pitchers too. You potentially can, right?
Correct. Yes.
And called a strike as Roof was taken, and the breaking ball frozen for a second there. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count.
Cavaliers leading by 1, with 2 ducks on the pond.
Kind of a dream if Roof can get on to get back to the top of the order with the bases full of runners.
Yeah, the bases juiced, that's right.
And Roof singles in the right field, and that's going to score 1. So Roof with an RBI single, that scores J.D. Tony 2-0. Cavaliers take the lead.
Nice base hit by Eli Roof on a 2-2 count. So now you got runners at the corner, and we're going to have a mound visit.
All right, we'll take a break here with the Cavaliers leading 2-0 here in the top of the second. We'll be right back.
Fountain Electric and Services, one team, one goal, providing integrity across the region since 1946 when it comes to residential, commercial, and industrial electrical needs. And listen to this, get your vehicle running right for those summer road trips at Fountain Auto Tech. They can provide an oil change, tire rotation, brake check, and even a battery test. That way you get your vehicle healthy and tested for the hot days ahead. You'll leave Fountain Auto Tech with confidence. Learn more at fountainautotech.com and on their Facebook page.
And we got runners first and third.
Runners at first and third, and Clements gets the mound visit. It's going to be Preston Henson. So you got the top of the order coming up with 1 out, runners on the corners. Henson popped up to the shortstop his first time up. But consecutive, back-to-back, well, however you want to say it, RBI singles by Brandon Pinkerton and Eli Roof.
And we're in the top of the second with 1 out.
Ball low to Preston Henson. And I tell you, when your bottom half of the order produces, that's when you can really play well. And you've seen the 7, 8, 9 hitters go double, single this first time around in the lineup. 2-0 now to Henson.
Preston, he is as I said earlier, his first time, he's a playmaker, and he has a good eye, and he will take, but he also likes to ambush that fastball.
And he nails a single into left field. That'll
Yeah.
score Brandon Pinkerton. It's 3-0 Cavaliers.
Great at bat by Henson. RBI.
And we got another
single.
mound visit, and we'll take it. Cavaliers 3-0, 1 out, top of the second. We'll be right back.
Fountain Electric and Services, one team, one goal, providing integrity across the region since 1946 when it comes to residential, commercial, and industrial electrical needs. And listen to this, get your vehicle running right for those summer road trips at Fountain Auto Tech. They can provide an oil change, tire rotation, brake check, and even a battery test. That way you get your vehicle healthy and tested for the hot days ahead. You'll leave Fountain Auto Tech with confidence. Learn more at fountainautotech.com and on their Facebook page.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Looking to cool off with a delicious cold treat? Look no further than the drop-in food stores. The good old soft serve you know and love is at East Main. And in great news, it's now offered at the Bostic location. Prefer dipped ice cream instead? Check out the Sandy Mush location, which now offers 9 different flavors of the famous Tony's ice cream, served in a cup, sugar, or waffle cone, or as a milkshake. Numerous toppings offered as the perfect finishing touch. Get it today at Drop-In Food Stores, your hometown convenience store since 1981. Lock in your price during the Price Lock Savings Event at Forest City Honda. Maximize your savings today with special financing as low as 0.9%. See the new 2026 Honda Prospect now in stock. Or how about the new Honda Prologue, Honda's first electric vehicle? Buy now and get a $700 tax credit. Come in for all the details. That's Forest City Honda, 284 Daniel Road in Forest City. Online at forestcityhonda.com. Wishing the East Rutherford Cavaliers the best of luck. It's a summer kickoff celebration at Norris Merchandise in Shelby. Kick off your summer with quality outdoor furniture. Check out the Brio live fire grills. Guys, see the new UPF-rated sun shirts from Carhartt. Norris Merchandise has Buck garden clogs for both men and women, and new shoes and boots by Twisted X. Also, roasted racks and 4S draw deer feed made specifically for the Southeast. Kick off summer with a stop in at Norris Merchandise, 2011 South Lafayette Street, Highway 18 south of Shelby. Online at norrismerchandise.com.
All right, a few changes. We got a pitching change. First of all, Braden Barnett is going to come in for Austin Clements. Clements goes 1 1/3, and he's going to leave Braden Barnett with a couple of runners on first and second, which those are the responsibility of Clements as far as the scorebook goes. So Barnett comes in from second, and over to first is, well, let's see, I thought it was 17.
Clements, the former pitcher, now goes behind the plate, correct.
All right, we'll start a new. I had 33 pitches thrown by Clements. And he'll face Matt Pinkerton. And Pinkerton drives one into left field corner. This is going to get down. This is going to be extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs come in. And Matt Pinkerton with his second double of the game. This one a 2-run double. Excuse me. I think 1 run scored. Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
That was Roof scored. And Pinkerton with a double. Henson stopped at third, so got a little excited there. 1 run.
That's okay. It was exciting.
RBI double. So Roof comes in. 4-0 Cavaliers. Runners at second and third. And Colby Condry at the plate.
Colby flat out to right field first time up.
And first pitch swinging, hits one to dead center. Rouse goes back, makes the catch. That'll tag Preston Henson and Pinkerton. Henson scores. It's a sac fly RBI for Condry. And Pinkerton, Matt Pinkerton, tags and goes to third.
And Henson scored.
Henson scored. So 2 outs now, but the Cavaliers take a 5-0 lead here in the top of the first, and you got Jacob Lee up with a runner on third base and 2 outs. And he swings at the first pitch also, but he swings and misses. So just 3 pitches thrown by Barnett, a double and a sac fly, both scoring a run, and now a strike. And now this one's lifted into third base side, shortstop over, makes the catch. Nice catch,
very, very nice catch.
By Gage Howard, and that'll do it for the Cavaliers. But they score 5 in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the second. Cavaliers on top, 5-0.
Today's game coverage is brought to you with pride by Rutherford Regional Health System. We're honored to cheer on the East Rutherford High School baseball team as they compete for a state championship. From our exam room to the ball field, Rutherford Regional Health System is always here for our community. And right now, we're proud to cheer on our East Rutherford High School baseball team. To the players, coaches, and families, we see your dedication, and we're proud to be a part of your community. From everyone at Rutherford Regional, go Cavaliers! Today's game coverage is brought to you with pride by Rutherford Regional Health System. We're honored to cheer on the East Rutherford High School baseball team as they compete for a state championship. From our exam room to the ball field, Rutherford Regional Health System is always here for our community. And right now, we're proud to cheer on our East Rutherford High School baseball team. To the players, coaches, and families, we see your dedication, and we're proud to be a part of your community. From everyone at Rutherford Regional, go Cavaliers!
No two of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own. Your family, the challenges you face, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor who can create a plan uniquely tailored to you. all backed by the sophisticated resources of Raymond James. That's life well planned. To learn more, call financial advisors Matt and Deacon Bright, 247-8811. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
The town of Forest City congratulates the East Rutherford Cavaliers baseball team, Western Regional champions, and going for the school's 7th state baseball title. Best of luck, and just know the entire area are super proud. And just a reminder, June 6th and 7th, that'll be the Cherry Bounce Festival, a free event here at Pops in downtown Forest City. Go Cavs from the town of Forest City.
In bottom of the second, for South Lenoir, Austin Clements, the catcher, will lead off, flies out to right field for the first out.
That was one pitch, one out right there.
Matthew Rhodes now playing at first base. So they've gotten rid of the DH. He is at the plate. First pitch strike. Cavaliers playing straight up. Second pitch in there for a strike as well. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for Matthew Rhodes. One hopper to third base. Throw over from Condry. Retires Rhodes. That'll bring up Christian Copels, the left fielder.
Left fielder number 8, Christian Copels.
3 pitches, 3 pitches, 2 outs. No, 4 pitches. Was that a 0-2 pitch?
Yes.
Okay, 4 pitches.
Copels first time at bat. Fouls one off down the right field line. Good crowd out here today. 11 a.m. start this morning. People got some breakfast and got out here early. That's good.
Nice rowdy crowd.
Yes.
Nobody's as rowdy though as that TC Robertson crowd last night.
Yeah, they were pretty vocal. Lee with the miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another fly ball. It's going to run out of room. There was a lot of excitement last night in the stands, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It really was.
Well, when you're up 4, they were up 12-0, but 4-0 in the first inning. They were in a good mood. They were chanting.
Yeah, they were.
And
players were singing. They were having a good time. Copels at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Copels the left fielder.
And TC Robertson and Laney will play at 2 o'clock in game 2 after this game.
There's fly ball to right field. He's got a chance. Oh, he got it over his head. That's Dado. He's chasing it down. Oh, here's going to be a throw at third base and play. He's not it. He's late getting there, or the ball's late getting there. He got in there. I apologize, folks. Nice hustle by Copels. That ball really fooled Dado out there. Malachi looked like he had it all the way. And but as you heard us say yesterday, the wind keeps carrying it, and the wind is blowing up higher than it is on the field, and that got over Dado's head.
Yeah, you can see in both the trees and the flagpole the wind swirling, and he overran it, and then it went back over his head. But what happened is I think he also knew he was nearing the wall, and so when he looked to the wall, I don't think he could locate the baseball in time when he went back to locate the baseball.
Right. And that ball rolled all the way to the fence. And Reed Davis grounds out to the first baseman, unassisted. So that'll be the third out. With the score 5-0, East Rutherford going to the top of the third.
Rutherford Gold and Silver has the new 2025 Silver Eagle coins in stock. You'll find flowing hair metal certified MS70. Owner Tim Callahan has 30 years experience in coins, currency, and metals. A Morgan and Peace dollar specialist. Rutherford Gold and Silver buys and sells gold and silver bullion, 1 ounce, 5 ounce, and 10 ounce bars at $2.50 over spot. Gold chains, bracelets, a great assortment of case and K-bar knives. Open 9 to 4 Tuesday through Friday and Saturday 9 to 1. Next to Lifestyles Fitness. Rutherford Gold and Silver, 247 Oak Street, Forest City. Rutherford Gold and Silver has the new 2025 Silver Eagle coins in stock. You'll find flowing hair metal certified MS70. Owner Tim Callahan has 30 years experience in coins, currency, and metals. A Morgan and Peace dollar specialist. Rutherford Gold and Silver buys and sells gold and silver bullion, 1 ounce, 5 ounce, and 10 ounce bars at $2.50 over spot. Gold chains, bracelets, a great assortment of case and K-bar knives. Open 9 to 4 Tuesday through Friday and Saturday 9 to 1. Next to Lifestyles Fitness. Rutherford Gold and Silver, 247 Oak Street, Forest City.
All right, we go to the top of the third, and basically it's the same way we started the top of the second. Malachi Dado to lead things off for East Rutherford. He got things started with a walk, and that started a 5-run second inning for the Cavaliers. They'd love to have another one of those. And Barnett on the mound now delivers strike 1. He came in relief of Clements with 1 out in the top of the second. And this one misses outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Malachi Dato. Barnett checking his wrist. And now he's ready to throw. Going from the windup. And this one's ripped down the third base line, just inches foul. That would have been extra bases for sure.
Yeah, Coach Reynolds was trying to get the call down there, but he realized that it was foul. So he said, I'll save my words for later.
Yep. That'll be 1 and 2 count on Dado. Again, your changes I'll give you after this pitch. So Barnett delivers, Dado lifts one up. This is probably an infield pop-up, shortstop, second baseman. It'll be second baseman Jake Howard making the catch for 1 out. Your changes in the field are Clements goes from the mound to behind the plate. Braden Barnett goes from second base to the mound. Jake Howard goes from first base to second base, and Matthew Rhodes, the designated hitter, goes to first base. That'll bring up Jacob Lee with 1 out. And he's first pitch hit, and that's a gapper. Left center field, that's going to fall in. And he's going to round first and go to second. He's in there sliding head first for the double. Excuse me. That was not Jacob Lee. That was Elliot Tisdale, the guy that's been on fire. I don't know where I got Lee from. Lee was before Dado. So Tisdale stays hot. Yes, he is he hitting the fielder's choice, but now he has doubled. And that was an aggressive double, right? That was.
No, he forced a throw, and he slid in head first and was safe.
Yeah.
And good job on the base pass by Tisdale and Coach Reynolds Sr. down there at first base, getting him down to second base. Good job by Coach there.
Yeah, it was just, it would have been a single for probably anybody else, but he just never wavered, and he took the opportunity. He saw the center fielder coming up slowly, and the second baseman just assuming it was a single, and he just took off. Got in there safely.
He sure did. Tony takes the first pitch for a ball.
And Tony hits one in the gap to right center, right fielder over, running catch.
Nice play right there by Kim Winter.
Yep, I do want to take an opportunity with Tisdale getting the double to get a message from Freedom Financial. Just like great teams are built on smart strategies, so are strong financial futures. At Freedom Financial Management, we help families, individuals, and business owners create winning game plans for retirement planning, investments, wealth building, and college savings. Start your winning financial game plan today at Freedom Financial Management. Play smart, live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale. Base hit.
Pinkerton.
That's going to score Tisdale. So with Tisdale scoring, I'd like to remind you that
and Pinkerton goes to second on the throw to the plate, and now they throw it back into center field, but he stays there.
Yeah, so Brandon Pinkerton with another RBI single. So he's got 2 RBI singles in this game, and because Elliott Tisdale scored, I'm going to now tell you Freedom Financial Management. Play smart, live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale, 269 North Washington Street. And Rutherford, or call 828-980-7101. Go Cavs. And Cavs lead 6-0. And Elliott Tisdale scored twice now for the Cavaliers after that double. He scores on the single by Brandon Pinkerton.
And that'll bring up Eli Roof, the catcher, who singled his last time up.
How about this part of the order again?
Yes, look at them.
Again, starting at 6, 7, 8, 9. These guys are 2 for 3, 2 for 4, 4 for 6, 5 for 7 combined. Pretty good.
Yes, it is.
And now the count is 1-1 on Eli Roof, who's had an RBI single last inning. Cavaliers lead 6-0. They're in search of their 7th state championship.
Yes.
Storied program that they are. And this ball's hit sharply to shortstop. And good play by Gage Howard. And that finally does it for the Cavaliers. But they score another. And they lead after 2.5, 6-0. We'll be right back.
Kimball's Furniture in Forest City announces their Memorial Day savings sale all month long. Buy here, pay here at Kimball's Furniture. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Ask about Kimball's coupons. With any purchase of $599 or less, take an extra 10% off. With any purchase of $600 to $1,499, get an extra 15% off. And with any purchase over $1,500, get an extra 20% off. Come in for all the details at Kimball's Furniture, 207 East Main Street in Forest City, online at Kimbrels.com. Kimball's Furniture in Forest City announces their Memorial Day savings sale all month long. Buy here, pay here at Kimball's Furniture. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Ask about Kimball's coupons. With any purchase of $599 or less, take an extra 10% off. With any purchase of $600 to $1,499, get an extra 15% off. And with any purchase over $1,500, get an extra 20% off. Come in for all the details at Kimball's Furniture, 207 East Main Street in Forest City, online at Kimbrels.com. No gimmicks, no games, just straight deals. That's the slogan of Legendary Ford in Forest City. And better yet, it's local people serving local people. As a matter of fact, Legendary Ford is the only locally new car dealer in Rutherford County. And right now, just in time for summer driving, you can get employee pricing. You pay what Legendary Ford pays. And check out their selection of pre-owned inventory as well. Legendary Ford, doing business the local way. 565 Oak Street in Forest City, online at legendaryford.com.
Don't let mosquitoes or other pests ruin your outside get-togethers this year. Call on Loveless Mosquito Exterminator and ask about the $40 Mosquito Blast Special. North Carolina licensed, fully insured. Loveless Mosquito Exterminator. They spray for mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, and fire ants, and all other pests and weeds. They can spray driveways with grass growing in them as well. Call Tony Loveless at 828-289-1893, 289-1893, or lovelesspesticide.com.
Cam Winter leading off in the bottom of the third for South Lenoir. Here's a pitch, squares around the bunt. Didn't really square around, he kind of just threw the bat out there to try to sneak up on that ball. Missed, strike called. Jacob Lee in the stretch. Strike 2. Down the middle. Cam Winter was DH for earlier, but now he's in the game as a hitter. Oh, got him swinging. Got him to chase. That'll be 1 out.
That was fast. What, 3 pitches?
Yep, 3 pitches. Yes, sir.
And South Lenoir's, it's not quite panic time, but it's getting close with six-run deficit and down 1 game.
And that is correct. And not only do you need to get runners on base, but you need to not leave those runners out there as well. And as the game gets longer, the more that gets important. Noah Rouse waiting to pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, just got it off the end of the bat. Did Noah Rouse. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 1 out. Here's a pitch by Lee. Ball hit to right field. Dado's back, makes the play for out number 2. Good job by Dado there, getting turned, getting behind the ball.
Yeah, he looked a little more comfortable going that way and not towards the wall. And
yeah.
So the folks know that one he missed, when you get within about 20 feet of the right field pole, there's a picnic area with a wall and a net. And that goes right to the foul line for about the next 20 feet. And so Dado got into that territory where he had to worry about hitting that wall and making that catch. And I think he went to brace the wall. When he looked back up, he lost track of the ball just momentarily and it dropped. So that one going the other way, he made a great jump on the ball and made a good catch.
He kept it, made a good read. Yes, he did. Brandon Barnett up for South Lenoir. And it is 2 balls and no strikes.
And he's the pitcher now.
To Barnett, that is correct. Strike 1 called. And again, one of the 3 left-handers in the lineup for South Lenoir. Just inside. He turns the shoulder, gets out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or no, is that 3 balls? I'm sorry, 3 balls, 1 strike. Fouled back. Count remains.
Full count.
Yep.
2 outs and nobody on, so got to get something going here.
Ball hit to left field. Nice play out there by Pinkerton. He got turned, and then he drifted a little bit, and then he decided he better put on a little bit more gas, and he made a good play going toward the track out there in left field.
And that'll do it for the bottom of the 3rd. So top of the 4th coming up. Cavaliers 6, South Lenoir nothing. We'll be right back.
Getting off after working the second shift and you're hungry. You're a night owl or out after midnight and you're hungry. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's in Forest City and Spindale happens to be open 24 hours a day, which means the drive-thru never closes. McDonald's burgers, chicken nuggets, world-famous fried, sweet treats, and more waiting on you. And don't forget breakfast. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's, Rutherford County, open 24 hours a day. Getting off after working the second shift and you're hungry. You're a night owl or out after midnight and you're hungry. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's in Forest City and Spindale happens to be open 24 hours a day, which means the drive-thru never closes. McDonald's burgers, chicken nuggets, world-famous fried, sweet treats, and more waiting on you. And don't forget breakfast. Stanton Enterprise McDonald's, Rutherford County, open 24 hours a day.
It's a summer kickoff celebration at Norris Merchandise in Shelby. Kick off your summer with quality outdoor furniture. Check out the Brio live fire grills. Guys, see the new UPF rated sun shirts from Carhartt. Norris Merchandise has Buck Garden Clogs for both men and women, and new shoes and boots by Twisted X. Also, roasted racks and 4S draw deer feed made specifically for the Southeast. Kick off summer with a stop in at Norris Merchandise, 2011 South Lafayette Street, Highway 18 south of Shelby, online at norrismerchandise.com.
Leading off the top of the fourth for East Rutherford is the leadoff hitter, Preston Henson. He squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes ball one from Barnett. Barnett came in again in the top of the second to relieve starting pitcher Austin Clements. Clements back behind the plate now. Howard moves over to second, and Rhodes is at first. And 1-0 pitch, and Henson fouls it out of play. 1-1 strike your count. And Henson is 1 for 2. He singled. He had an RBI single and scored a run. And right behind him, though, is Matt Pinkerton, who's got 2 doubles and an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Barnett, and this is just misses on the outside. 2-1. Cavaliers lead 6-0. They took game 1 4-3 last night. Game 2 of T.C. Robertson and Laney scheduled for 2 o'clock here. If South Lenoir comes back and takes this one, these two teams will meet again at 5 o'clock tonight. But Cavaliers hoping to close it out in just 2 games. 2-2 now as Henson takes a called strike. And now the 2-2 pitch, and this is tapped foul. So start back over.
Preston doing a good job getting out of the box, though. He realized he fouled it. He wasn't sure if it was going to stay fair or not, but he got out of the box really quick. And good hustle, but to no avail. 2 balls, 2 strikes, so he gets another shot.
Yep. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for East Rutherford. No runs, just 2 hits, no errors for South Lenoir so far. 2-2 pitch to Henson on the way. And called. 3rd strike outside corner. That's the pitch we saw getting called for a strike all day yesterday.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Matt Pinkerton.
Yeah, Preston didn't think that one was going to be called a strike. He was a little surprised by that pitch being called. That brings up Matt Pinkerton, the very hot Matt Pinkerton, 2 doubles.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe a
gone, long gone. Left field home run. Matt Pinkerton, the first of the series for either team. And what a game for Matt Pinkerton. 2 doubles and a solo homer here. That'll make the score 7-0 Cavaliers. Looking for the 7th state championship. I remember they had a back-to-back state championships in the early 2000s with superstar Chad Flack as one of the key players on all 3 of those teams, actually.
Number 15, Colby Condry.
And bring up Colby Condry. He's flown out to right, and then he flew out to left, or excuse me, to center. I don't know why I said left. Right and center. But he did have the fly out to center was a sacrifice fly, so he's got an RBI.
Yes, he does.
And with 1 out, he fouls the first pitch back. And they've hit, no matter who the pitcher's been, they have hit the ball well today. And ball away, 1 ball, 1 strike. And you can start to feel the East Rutherford crowd feeling a little bit of, hey, we're close.
Yes.
This ball's ripped down the 3rd baseline foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Of course, I have not seen this East Rutherford team let down at the plate. I really have not. They come up there with a great approach, and as long as they do that.
I mean, case in point, game 3 of the Western Regionals, right?
Yes.
5 in the first inning. You think, oh, we're going to, no, 8 in the second, 8 in the third.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So 1-2 is the count on Colby Condry. And he rips a single into left field. So runner on first, one out for Jacob Lee. He is singled and popped out to the shortstop.
Now batting to pitcher number 4, Jacob Lee.
And he's been really good on the mound so far, just allowing 2 hits through 3. And I think that's why the crowd's starting to feel a little bit, is they're saying, hey, we got a 7-run lead, and Lee has looked pretty darn good through 3.
Yes, he has.
I pretty much like our chances right now. Barnett looks to runner back. He delivers. Lee takes a ball outside.
Yeah, so far things have gone the way the coaching staff at East Rutherford would have them go. Lee's looking good. They're hitting the baseball.
1-0 pitch, called strike. 1-1. North Lincoln and J.H. Rose. Rose took game 1 of the 3A series 5-4, scoring a walk-off where they scored from third, and they scored 2 runs on a pass ball to win it.
Oh, wow.
Ball got by, the guy in third tied it, and the guy in second just kept running and scored.
Oh, wow. Wow.
2-1 now on Lee. Two one pitch, and in the dirt, 3-1. 3-1, runner on first, 1 out. 7-0 Cavaliers. They scored none. They did not score in the first, but they scored 5 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 so far here on a home run by Matt Pinkerton in the 4th. And ball misses outside. That's a walk. And that puts runners at first and second for Malachi Dado. Malachi Dado has walked, and he has popped out to the second baseman. He's got a chance here with a couple on base to do some damage. I don't see any action in the bullpen for either team, which either leads me to believe they're going to leave Barnett in, or the guy that may be the next pitcher is out in the field somewhere. Called strike, outside corner. 0-1 on Dado.
Yeah, I think at this point, there's probably going to be somebody that's already on the field.
Yep.
And because it is exhausting for both teams as you get down to the latter part of game 2.
Called strike, 0-2 on Dado.
Crowd getting a little bit chippy.
0-2 pitch, and this is hit in the hole. Base hit between third and short. They will wave Condrey, and he'll score, as the left fielder had a little trouble coming up with it. So RBI single from Malachi Dado. 8-0 Cavaliers. And runners still at first and second. Just like great teams are built on smart strategies, so are strong financial futures. At Freedom Financial Management, we help families, individuals, and business owners create winning game plans for retirement planning, investments, wealth building, college savings. First pitch to Elliott Tisdale's popped up on the infield. Shortstop Howard calling for it, and he'll reel it in for out number 2. Savings. Start your winning financial game plan today. Freedom Financial Management. Play smart. Live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale, 269 North Washington Street in Rutherford. Call 828-980-7101. Go Cavs. I think we just got a courtesy runner for Jacob Lee.
Yes, we did. Number 14.
So 2 outs. Runner on second, and J.D. Tony delivers a single up the middle, and that's going to score the runner from second. Dado goes to third, and J.D. Tony has a double and now an RBI single.
Brody Wilson, the pinch runner. So the Cavaliers said Brody scores from second on the single there by Tony.
9-0 Cavaliers. Dado to third. Tony to first. How about the Pinkertons? Matt, 3 for 3, 2 doubles, home run, 2 RBIs. Brandon, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, run scored, stolen base. Not too bad. And now heedless one in the center, fairly deep, going back is Rouse, going way back. Way back.
He gets behind it, though, makes the play.
Makes it on a track in right center.
Yes, good job that time by Rouse.
And that finally does it, but the Cavaliers score another 3, and they lead 9-0 going to the bottom of the 4th right here on WAGY.
Why should you use Olmsted Plumbing? Well, because I want you to love your plumbing as much as I love mine. I love my water pressure, my endless hot water, my cool toilet, my large shower, my touchless kitchen faucet, my yard hydrants, my gray water collection, my reliable drains, my accessible well pump controls, my digital water meter, my Bluetooth water valve, and more. Yes, I love it, and you will too. Call Olmsted and go plumb crazy in love with your plumbing. Olmsted Plumbing, 828-245-7302. Online at olmstedplumbing.com. Why should you use Olmsted?
Why choose Kubota for your new compact tractor? All the options in the market can make the choice difficult, but don't lock yourself in before you've seen what Kubota can offer. We've been selling reliable tractors in the U.S. for over 50 years. Your Kubota dealer can help you select the right tractor at a price you can afford and then support your purchase after the sale. Stop by your dealer today for a tractor you can count on for years to come.
Your Kubota dealer in this area is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
Okay, back here in Burlington Athletic Field, where Cavaliers have a demanding 9-0 lead, but South Lenoir coming to the plate. Number 11, first baseman Jake Howard will start us off for South Lenoir.
He's got one of the 2 base hits.
Hits it right to Pinkerton at second base. Pinkerton didn't have to move, and throws over first, gets the out. Now we had a little bit of contact right there on first base. Jake Howard got on the back of the heel of the first baseman and of Caleb Bennett, but he went right over and apologized to him too, to make sure things were right. He wanted him to know that was not on purpose. He got sloppy with his feet down there, got inside on the inside part of the bag. That brings up Gage Howard. First pitch, ball.
Howard grounded back to Lee to end the first.
And Gage Howard lines out to shortstop to Preston over there. So was that second pitch?
Yeah, so just 3 pitches, 2 outs. And I've only got Lee at a pitch count of 38. And so he's almost through 4 complete. That's pretty darn efficient right there.
Yes, it is.
But that's when you don't walk anybody and you only give it 2 hits.
Austin Clements now hitting for South Lenoir. He's currently the catcher. Started the game on the mound and threw 13 pitches, something like that. And
yep, 13, and that's it.
And so now he's behind the plate. He's at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Good eye. Ball's up. 1-1 count for Clements. Nobody on. 9-0 lead by the Cavaliers. Ball's outside. Fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. With the pitch outside. So a 3-1 count for Clements. 2 outs. South Lenoir is trying to get something going. Here's the pitch from Lee. Fastball inside for a called strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Austin Clements. Clements with a base knock over the head of the second baseman into right center. Nice at bat right there by the catcher. So South Lenoir, the man on first, brings up Matthew Rhodes.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Matthew Rhodes.
And South Lenoir is going to have a pinch running for Clements. He's going to have the pinch runner for the catcher. And I'm trying to get his number. I can't see his number.
Yeah, it's 18.
18,
so it's,
okay.
Christian
Wooten, yes. Pinch running for Clements. Ball hit out to right field. Not a problem for Dado. That's the third out as Matthew Rhodes flies out. And so after 4 complete innings, it's Cavaliers 9, South Lenoir 0.
Good luck to the East Rutherford Cavaliers in their quest for their 7th state baseball championship. Come in and check out the inventory at Patriot Arms LLC. They have new and pre-owned firearms. And remember, Father's Day is just around the corner. Ask about their Father's Day carry and conceal classes. And they have a good stock of suppressors. Patriot Arms LLC continues to promote firearm safety and responsible ownership. That's Patriot Arms LLC, 118 Makers Place in Forest City off Highway 221 South. Open 9 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 1 Saturday. Online at patriotarmsnc.com. Good luck to the East Rutherford Cavaliers in their quest for their 7th state baseball championship. Come in and check out the inventory at Patriot Arms LLC. They have new and pre-owned firearms. And remember, Father's Day is just around the corner. Ask about their Father's Day carry and conceal classes. And they have a good stock of suppressors. Patriot Arms LLC continues to promote firearm safety and responsible ownership. That's Patriot Arms LLC, 118 Makers Place in Forest City off Highway 221 South. Open 9 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 1 Saturday. Online at patriotarmsnc.com.
That could be happening in your backyard with a stop at Pool Supplies Unlimited in Allenboro. Pool Supplies Unlimited specializes in above-ground pools, and they carry products for in-ground pools. Plus, see their selection of hot tubs in stock. Get free water testing, and they have all your pool chemicals. So dive in now to Pool Supplies Unlimited, 125 East U.S. Highway 74 Business in Allenboro. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, Saturdays from 9 a.m. till 12 noon. Closed on Wednesday. Call 828-453-8081 and like them on Facebook too.
Sometimes, some batteries are hard to find, but not at all at Puzzle Creek Battery Sales in Forest City. Automobile, heavy equipment, golf cart, marine, lawnmower, motorcycle, and ATV batteries available at Puzzle Creek Battery Sales. Remanufactured batteries have a 6-month warranty. Brand new interstate battery warranty start at 12 months and up at your go-to source for about any battery needed. Visit Puzzle Creek Battery Sales, 675 West Main Street, Forest City.
Who is this?
Pinch hitter for East Rutherford, number 7, Eli Webb. So he'll do it for Eli Roof. They're both catchers, so I assume we will see Webb behind the plate then in the bottom half of the inning, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Eli for Eli.
Correct. This is top of the 5th.
Count is 0-2 though, as he swung and missed and then fouled one out of play. So 0-2 the count on Eli Webb as he leads off the top of the 5th for the Cavaliers. Pitch from Barnett way outside. Be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is, you can start to tell a little bit of body language on both sides.
Called third strike.
Oh, that was.
So Eli Webb retired via caught looking. They'll bring up Preston Henson, our shortstop. Henson's just 1 for 3. Just 1 for 3. Usually I'm like Henson, 2 for 3. He's 1 for 3. RBI single, and he scored a run. The always productive Preston Henson.
Oh,
and he takes a ball.
Yeah, he flashed that barrel out there like he was going to bunt. just to see what that third baseman do. But they're going to play even with the bag.
Barnett delivers, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9-0. East Rutherford leads here in game 2, and if they win this, they are the state champs. And right now, you got to love their chances the way Jacob Lee's tossing it out there.
Yes.
And Henson fouls it out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Preston Henson. Henson, a junior, as is Matt Pinkerton, who's on deck. So ball away, 2-2. Barnett took over for Clements in the top of the second. He's gone the rest of the way so far.
The South Lenoir outfielders are playing just a little bit deeper now.
And ball. Full count on Preston Henson. Some of the juniors on this team: Matt Pinkerton, Preston Henson, Eli Webb, Eli Roof, Malachi Dado, Brady Swain, Caleb Bennett, Brandon Pinkerton, Luke Bailey. This ball's grounded to third. It's going to be a tough play coming in, and nice play.
Nice job.
Reed Davis.
Reed Davis, yeah, came up, flashed the ladder, got it with the glove side, made a great throw off his right foot to get a good base runner. Get a very good base runner in Preston Henson.
All right, folks. Matt Pinkerton's at the plate. He has doubled, then RBI double, then home run. And this is 4th at bat, takes ball 1. I'd say it's a pretty good line.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
Hits a triple or a single.
Yeah, good for the cycle.
1 ball, 1 strike as he takes a strike on the outside corner. What would be funny is if he hit a triple and he didn't hit for the cycle, but he's got 2 doubles, a triple, and a homer.
Right.
The easiest one's the one he doesn't have.
Right.
And he fouls this out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Matt Pinkerton. There's 2 outs here. We're in the top of the 5th. The only thing East Rutherford's done wrong is they haven't gotten to 10 runs yet. They're at 9-0. If they were at 10, then Lee could try to close this one out in the bottom half of the inning. And this ball is hit sharply up the middle, backhand, pivot, throw. Nice play by Jake Howard to Rhodes, and that'll do it. 4-3, and for the first time tonight, or today, East Rutherford goes down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, 9-0. Cavaliers on top.
No 2 of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own. Your family, the challenges you face, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor who can create a plan uniquely tailored to you. All backed by the sophisticated resources of Raymond James. That's life well planned. To learn more, call financial advisors Matt and Deacon Bright. 247-8811. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC. No 2 of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own. Your family, the challenges you face, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor who can create a plan uniquely tailored to you. All backed by the sophisticated resources of Raymond James. That's life well planned. To learn more, call financial advisors Matt and Deacon Bright. 247-8811. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
Rutherford Gold and Silver has the new 2025 Silver Eagle coins in stock. You'll find flowing hair metal certified MS70. Owner Tim Callahan has 30 years experience in coins, currency, and metals. A Morgan & Peace dollar specialist. Rutherford Gold and Silver buys and sells gold and silver bullion. 1 ounce, 5 ounce, and 10 ounce bars at $2.50 over spot. Gold chains, bracelets, a great assortment of case and K-bar knives. Open 9 to 4 Tuesday through Friday and Saturday 9 to 1. Next to Lifestyles Fitness. Rutherford Gold and Silver, 247 Oak Street, Forest City.
Well, South Lenoir starting the inning off like they wanted to. Christian Couples, the left fielder, starts off with a double to left center. Stand-up double. Nice job by Christian Couples.
Yeah, first pitch swinging too, and just right left center field gap.
Nice double. That'll bring up third baseman Reed Davis.
Davis had a nice play in the field the last inning.
Yes, he did. He hit it back to the first baseman unassisted his last time at bat. And here's something that's the credit to actually the East Rutherford defense and pitching. That is through 4 innings. Foul ball down the right field line, or actually not even down the right field line, just foul territory near the dugout. But one thing, through the 4 innings of play, the South Lenoir has been 4. In the first inning, they were 4 up, 3 down. Second inning, they were 4 up, 3 down. Third inning, they were 3 up, 3 down. And the fourth inning, they were 4 up, 3 down. So it's taken them a while to even turn the lineup around.
Yep.
You know, that was a hit to Reed Davis, flied out to center field.
Yeah, Tisdale, I think he took one step in and caught that. It was kind of a hit on the line, but again, just right at him.
He was lined up correctly.
Yeah.
But when you go through, 3 innings and you get 4 hitters each time, and another inning you only get 3, that's tough to score runs.
Yeah.
It's tough to score runs.
And I think you hit the nail on the head. They've not had more than 1 base runner in an inning yet, right?
Correct. Correct. Cam Winter now at the plate for South Lenoir. Ground ball to shortstop. They got him. Nice pick again by
Bennett.
By Bennett, Caleb Bennett, and got the out for the second out. Runner does advance to third. So Couples standing at third.
That was a lot like the one.
Yes, it was.
That was beaten out by Howard. I mean, it was hit slow, and I mean Henson went over and got it, and he came up firing.
Yeah.
And again, just a short hop and picked by the first. Both of them were picked by the first baseman.
Right.
That time it was just a little quicker and got the run, got the hitter.
Yeah, Bennett doing a good job over there at first base, making those plays, scooping it up. And this brings up Noah Rouse, leadoff guy, center fielder for South Lenoir. Ball's hit deep. However, left fielder Brandon Pinkerton's all over it, gets behind it, makes the play. That's the third out here in the bottom of the bottom of the 5th. And the score 9-0 in favor of the Cavaliers.
Today's game coverage is brought to you with pride by Rutherford Regional Health System. We're honored to cheer on the East Rutherford High School baseball team as they compete for a state championship. From our exam room to the ball field, Rutherford Regional Health System is always here for our community. And right now, we're proud to cheer on our East Rutherford High School baseball team. To the players, coaches, and families, we see your dedication, and we're proud to be a part of your community. From everyone at Rutherford Regional, go Cavaliers! Today's game coverage is brought to you with pride by Rutherford Regional Health System. We're honored to cheer on the East Rutherford High School baseball team as they compete for a state championship. From our exam room to the ball field, Rutherford Regional Health System is always here for our community. And right now, we're proud to cheer on our East Rutherford High School baseball team. To the players, coaches, and families, we see your dedication, and we're proud to be a part of your community. From everyone at Rutherford Regional, go Cavaliers!
Hey everyone, this is Michaela here at Smith's Drug Gift Shop in Forest City. Father's Day is coming up on June 15th, and we have plenty of gift options for Dad, like our exclusive Forest City hats, men's shirts, and gift certificates. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page to look at our new menus and lunch specials. Best of luck to our East Rutherford Cavaliers.
The town of Forest City congratulates the East Rutherford Cavaliers baseball team, Western Regional champions, and going for the school's 7th state baseball title. Best of luck, and just know the entire area are super proud. And just a reminder, June 6th and 7th, that'll be the Cherry Bounce Festival, a free event here at Pops in downtown Forest City. Go Cavs from the town of Forest City.
Colby Condry leads things off here for the Cavaliers in the top of the 6th. He takes a ball, actually strike one, from Braden Barnett. Colby has flown out to right, flown out to center, and, well, that was a sac fly, so he's got an RBI, and he singled and scored. And now takes a ball, 1 strike. 9-0 Cavaliers, top of the 6th. Cavaliers in their solid red tops and white with red pinstripe pants. One hopper to the second baseman, and that's Howard to Rhodes for out number 1. Kind of hit it on the nose, but just in the wrong spot, and that'll bring up Jacob Lee. Lee has singled. He has popped up to the shortstop, and he's walked and scored, or his courtesy runner, Brody Wilson, scored. And he's got a 4-hitter on the mound with a shutout going so far. And he hits this one in the center. Deep. Back goes Rouse. It's off the wall. And Lee is going to be at second with a stand-up double. He hit it off the wall and almost dead center where it's 400. And we got Rouse. Rouse is dropped. Yeah, he's hurt his hand.
Yeah, he dropped the glove.
And Wilson's going to come in and run again for Lee.
He's hurting a little bit out there, but I think he's going to be okay. I don't know if he actually hit the fence with him, but when he threw it, he made a great throw, a long throw. I don't know if that hurt.
Well, the weird thing is he was shaking his throwing hand.
I know it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't see him hit the fence with his throwing hand.
I didn't either.
But he made a good, strong throw on that. Hopefully he didn't hurt it on that.
Dado lifts one into shallow right field. Second baseman goes back. Howard makes the catch. So that's a pop-up to the second baseman. And we got 2 outs with Elliott Tisdale coming to the plate. Tisdale has grounded into a fielder's choice, but scored a run, doubled and scored a run, and then popped out to the shortstop. Elliott Tisdale. Been hot. And hits a foul down the third base line. Again, we'd like to thank Freedom Financial Management. Play smart, live free. See your local financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale, at 269 North Washington Street in Rutherford. Call 828-980-7101. Go Cavs. Tisdale hits it deep to left. Way back. Gone! Elliott Tisdale stays red hot with a 2-run bomb. 2 home runs, 7 ribbies in Game 3 of the Western Regionals. Now he's got his second extra base hit of the night. 2-run home run from Elliott Tisdale. Cavaliers lead 11-0 as Brody Wilson scores ahead of Elliott Tisdale.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say before that pitch. Had nothing to do with Tisdale, but I was getting ready to say today's a good day to be a pinch runner. And Brody Wilson has been on the field several times, and he just scored again right there off of that long ball by Elliott Tisdale.
In honor of that Elliott Tisdale bomb, let me read this ad one more time. Freedom Financial, just like great teams are built on smart strategy, so are strong financial futures at Freedom Financial Management. We help families, individuals, and business owners create winning game plans for retirement planning, investments, wealth building, and college savings. Start your winning financial game plan today at Freedom Financial Management. Play smart, live free. And Elliott Tisdale, right on cue, hits a bomb 2-run homer to left field. And
2 RBIs.
That's going to force out of the game Braden Barnett. So we'll take a break here as we have a pitching change for the Blue Devils.
Tri-City Concrete in Forest City is who to call when you need ready-mix concrete delivered. Tri-City Concrete has a fleet of trucks and guarantees quality and service at a great value. Ask about Ready Rock retaining walls for support. Commercial or residential, Tri-City Concrete has been serving this area for years, and now with 3 locations, 158 Withrow Road in Forest City, also Shelby and Landrum, South Carolina. Hey, you're not far away. Call Tri-City Concrete today, 828-245-2011. And always remember, this mud's for you. Tri-City Concrete in Forest City is who to call when you need ready-mix concrete delivered. Tri-City Concrete has a fleet of trucks and guarantees quality and service at a great value. Ask about Ready Rock retaining walls for support. Commercial or residential, Tri-City Concrete has been serving this area for years, and now with 3 locations, 158 Withrow Road in Forest City, also Shelby and Landrum, South Carolina. Hey, you're not far away. Call Tri-City Concrete today, 828-245-2011. And always remember, this mud's for you. As Barney would say,
Real big, 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 big.
and it is a big sale on select mowers from Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City. Now get cash discounts of up to $2,000 on select mowers, just in time for mowing season. Choose from Bobcat, Toro, or Spartan mowers and ask how you could win $5,000 with your mower purchase. Yes, it's big.
Real big, big, big,
At
big.
Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City. Online at TriCityOutdoor.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
All right, at the plate is hitting is Caleb Bennett, the first baseman.
Hitting for himself.
So he'll bat, where J.D. Toney had been batting in the 7th spot. And he'll face the new pitcher, which is number 13, Hayden Marshburn. And the count is 2 balls, 1 strike on Caleb Bennett. Nobody on after the Tisdale 2-run homer. Barnett is back to second base. Jake Howard back to first base and single up the middle for Caleb Bennett. He says, I don't need a designated hitter, coach.
That's right. I can hit for myself. Very good.
So whether it's been J.D. Toney or Caleb Bennett in the 7-hole, that spot is 3 for 3 on the afternoon. And that brings up number 10, Brady Swain, I believe.
Number 10, Brady Swain.
So Swain getting his first.
For Pinkerton.
Yep. Fouls one back out of play.
Yeah, this
Brady Swain, 0-1 to count. Again, the pitcher in now is Marshburn. Looks the runner back, the runner being Bennett. And he hits one off through the hole at third. It's off the glove of the diving Davis, but that should be a base hit. And so Bennett and Swain both come in as pinch hitters and get base hits.
So now you got runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Now we saw Eli Webb bat for Roof, and then Roof came back in the field. And now Roof will stay in and bat.
Now batting number 8, Eli Roof.
So Webb got the bat. Now Roof's back at the bat. First and second. There is 2 outs. And called strike. There's 2 outs, but there's 2 runs in. It's 11-0. Cavaliers have 17 base hits. And Jacob Lee's going to have a chance to go out on the mound and close this one out for the state championship. What a feeling that's got to be for Jacob Lee sitting in the dugout right now. Pitch to Roof and hits it off the end of the bat to second base. This could be a Oh, the second baseman runs and tags second base, and boy, that was awfully close to being safe.
Yeah, that the shortstop I don't know, he wasn't paying attention. Gage Howard wasn't paying attention, and he didn't cover the bag.
Well, that'll do it for East Rutherford. They scored 2, and that's what they needed to get a 10-run lead. Jacob Lee taking the mound to close it out. We'll be back right after this.
Celebrating 75 years since 1950, Ware's Auto Body Service in Forest City has been the professional go-to body shop when vehicle accidents happen. High-quality auto body services, skilled technicians equipped with the state-of-the-art tools and techniques to ensure your vehicle is repaired to its pre-accident condition if possible. Customer satisfaction is at the heart of their operations. Ware Auto Body Service specializes in painting, bodywork, and collision repair. Always choose the best with 75 years experience and all insurance accepted. Choose Ware's Auto Body Service, 507 Withrow Road, Forest City. Celebrating 75 years since 1950, Ware's Auto Body Service in Forest City has been the professional go-to body shop when vehicle accidents happen. High-quality auto body services, skilled technicians equipped with the state-of-the-art tools and techniques to ensure your vehicle is repaired to its pre-accident condition if possible. Customer satisfaction is at the heart of their operations. Ware Auto Body Service specializes in painting, bodywork, and collision repair. Always choose the best with 75 years experience and all insurance accepted. Choose Ware's Auto Body Service, 507 Withrow Road, Forest City.
Leading off for South Lenoir, number 1, Braden Barnett.
All right, this is the last chance here for South Lenoir. It's going to be Barnett, Jake, and Gage Howard, the 3 lefties.
Yep, 2, 3, and 4 hole. Jacob Lee, how many pitches has Jacob Lee got?
I've got him at just 53. So
53, what an efficient outing.
And that's through 5 innings, so strong work.
Yes, it is. First pitch, just a little low. Strike called. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop. Preston's up with it. Makes the throw. Gets the out to start off the 6th.
2 outs away from state championship for the Cavs.
Yep, with the 11-0 score. It's a 10-run rule after 5. Jake Howard, first baseman, at the plate. Pitch right down the middle. Called strike. Oh, lead through that one way outside. Eli did a good job just getting the glove on it. Actually knocked it over, and the batter picked it up and threw it back to him. Oh, there's a ball hit straight to center field. Elliott's there for the second out. So Howard lines out to center field for the second out. That brings up Gage Howard, shortstop. He also a lefty. It's 11-0 East Rutherford. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. South Lenoir, they need to come up with 2 runs. They've got 1 out to go. They need to run. They need to get 2 runs to keep this game going. Gage Howard takes 1 ball, 1 strike. Jacob, here's the pitch. And Gage Howard flies it up to left field. And Brandon Pinkerton makes the play. And these Rutherford Cavaliers, ladies and gentlemen, are your 2025 state 2A champions.
And they are piling on Jacob Lee on the pitcher's mound. It's a mound of red and white for the Cavaliers as they take state championship number 7 in school history, and they do it by defeating South Lenoir 2-0 in game 2, 11-0 in 6 innings. You gotta love it. They came to play today.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And for Coach Drew Reynolds, state championship, he was a bat boy on the early 2000s state championship team.
That's right.
And now as the head coach gets one, and congratulations to the Cavaliers. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a post-game show. But the Cavaliers win it 11-0, your state 2A state champs.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a tick tick here and a tick tick there, here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick tick. Old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on.
Congratulations and best wishes to the East Cavalier baseball team from Barry's Auto Sales and Battery Service. Get your car battery starting at just $60. Lawnmower batteries too. Don't pay too much for your batteries. Come by Barry's Auto Sales and Battery Service. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. On the corner right across from Kimbrell's at 192 East Main Street, Forest City. Barry's Auto Sales and Battery Service. The tires you need when you need them at Tri-City Tire. In addition to tires for all autos, also get tractor tires, trailer tires, RV and bus tires, even tires for golf carts. If they don't have the tire you want in stock, they'll have it the next day. Fast service on oil changes, alignments, brakes, fleet and roadside service, and they're a North Carolina inspection station. Open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 1 on Saturday. Tri-City Tire, 221 Daniel Road, Forest City. Call 828-287-8778.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Looking to cool off with a delicious cold treat? Look no further than the drop-in food stores. The good old soft serve you know and love is at East Main. And in great news, it's now offered at the Bostic location. Prefer dipped ice cream instead? Check out the Sandy Mush location, which now offers 9 different flavors of the famous Tony's ice cream, served in a cup, sugar, or waffle cone, or as a milkshake. Numerous toppings offered as the perfect finishing touch. Get it today at Drop-In Food Stores, your hometown convenience store since 1981.
Wanted trade-ins at East Rutherford Equipment Company in Ellenboro, your Mahindra tractor dealer. Right now, East Rutherford Equipment Company is offering top dollar on your trade-in. See Tommy and Doyle about your best deal ever. And right now, get 0% financing for 84 months on select Mahindra models, or rebates up to $4,000. There's never been a better time to buy than now at East Rutherford Equipment Company, your Mahindra dealer. 153 Hamrick Drive, Ellenboro.
And East Rutherford Equipment Company is Rutherford County's oldest active farm equipment dealer.
Why spend more when you can save more? At North Carolina Farm Bureau, we agree. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's savings you can't put a price on. Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Rutherford County Farm Bureau is at 153 Reservation Drive, Spindale. Call 828-287-2428.
Lock in your price during the Price Lock Savings Event at Forest City Honda. Maximize your savings today with special financing as low as 0.9%. See the new 2026 Honda Prospect now in stock. Or how about the new Honda Prologue, Honda's first electric vehicle? Buy now and get a $700 tax credit. Come in for all the details. That's Forest City Honda, 284 Daniel Road in Forest City. Online at forestcityhonda.com. Wishing the East Rutherford Cavaliers the best of luck.
All right, we are back. Post-game show. Cavaliers, 2A state champs. They win 11-0. They won game 1 4-3, game 2 11-0 in 6 innings. And they got 2 complete game wins out of Malachi Dato and Jacob Lee.
Yes, they did. I tell you what, the pitching could not have been any better, could not have been any more efficient than what the Cavaliers put out there last night and this morning. It was outstanding.
Didn't walk a batter in the series. Gave up just, gave up 11 hits and 2 runs in 2 games. 7 hits. Dato gave up 4 hits today that Lee gave up. And we'll give you some stats here in a little bit, but I'll start with East Rutherford. So Preston Henson was 1 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Matt Pinkerton was 3 for 4 with a run scored, 2 runs batted in, 2 doubles and a home run among his 3 hits. Colby Condrey was 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. He had a sacrifice fly. Jacob Lee was 2 for 3. He had a double and a walk. Brody Wilson scored 2 runs, courtesy running for Lee. Malachi Dato was 1 for 3 with an RBI. He also walked. Elliott Tisdale was 2 for 4, scored 3 runs, drove in 2 runs, had a double and a home run. J.D. Toney was 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. He hit a double. Caleb Bennett was 1 for 1. Brandon Pinkerton was 2 for 3 with a run scored, 2 runs batted in, and a stolen base. And Brady Swain was 1 for 1. Eli Roof was 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. And Eli Roof was 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. And Eli Webb was 0 for 1. On the mound, Lee, 6 innings, faced 21 batters, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Pretty efficient. For South Lenoir on the mound, Austin Clements went 1 1/3, faced 10 batters, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, walked 1, did not strike out a batter. Braden Barnett came in, pitched 4 innings, faced 23 batters, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 2, gave up 2 home runs. And Hayden Marshburn came in and pitched 2/3 of an inning, faced 3 batters, gave up 2 hits, no walks, no runs, no strikeouts. The lone hits for the 4 hits for South Lenoir: a single by Jake Howard, a single by Austin Clements, a triple by Christian Copels, and a double by Christian Copels. And that's the 4 hits only for East Rutherford. Nobody else got on base for them, as they only had 4 base runners in their 6 innings, which just shows how efficient Lee was and the defense behind him for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it really does. And again, 4 up, 3 down in every inning except for 1 for South Lenoir, and that was a 3 up, 3 down. So pitching outstanding by the Cavaliers, responding to whatever needed to be done. They did it. They had some great at-bats, made plays on defense. It was quite the show as far as baseball fundamentals, these 2 games for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they just played great. You take game 1 away in the Western Regionals where they lost 7-5, and then they won 8-0, 21-5, 4-3, and 11-0. Just a great season. They closed the season 30-1.
Absolutely.
With their only loss being in Game 1 of the Western Regional Finals.
To West Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah.
They go 17 hits today. Tournament MVP Malachi Dado. He went 3 for 6, batted .500 in the series. Had a complete game victory in Game 1. He's your tournament MVP. I would say our player of the game today is Elliott Tisdale and Matt Pinkerton, our co-MVPs. Matt Pinkerton, 3 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBIs, had 2 doubles and a home run, 3 extra base hits. And Elliott Tisdale, 2 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, a double and a home run, 2 extra base hits. Those 2 guys absolutely on fire for the entire Western Regional and State Championship Series. And just a great season for the Cavaliers. 30-1, State 2A, state champs.
Player award goes to number 9, Malachi Dado.
And you hear
what a great choice, because Malachi did it from the mound as well as the plate. And and today he had kind of a quiet game, but I mean he's still very much a part of the win. And but what a great day he had.
Great
yesterday.
night yesterday, and
last night, yes.
Then 1 for 3 with a walk today, so got on base twice, had an RBI, and he's your tournament MVP. And Cavaliers did it. They closed it out, state champions for the 7th time. And appreciate all our sponsors for sponsoring the Western Regional Finals as well as the State Championship Series, Brian.
Exactly, and they're all lining up now around the 2A Baseball Championship 2025 North Carolina High School Athletic Association banner and trophies, and they're getting their picture made now by all the photographers that want to get that picture. That's going to be a great banner when they add that one to the wall in right field.
I just took a picture of it. I'm going to send it to Malcolm and Kevin and see if they can kind of crop it and put it out on the website. East Rutherford Cavaliers, your 2025 2A baseball state champions. Enjoyed doing the series.
30 wins. Yep. 30 wins. Wow. 30 wins and one loss. That's
and they play a tough schedule, and baseball's tough. I mean,
yes.
And they're facing number 1 guys all the time, and they're facing the Eastern champions in South Lenoir. West Stanley, a great team, and they did it.
Thank you, buddy.
They went through those 2 series 4-1. And through the regular season, 26-0. That's not too bad either. So.
Exactly.
East Rutherford Cavaliers, great season. And South Lenoir, they finished the season as the Eastern Regional champions, and nothing to hang their heads on about either. The Blue Devils, an excellent season. They got a couple of trophies for the trophy case. But it's your East Rutherford Cavaliers winning their 7th state championship right here at Burlington Athletic Stadium with an 11-0 win over South Lenoir, and it was done with 17 hits by the Cavalier lineup.
Yeah, what a just a great mission that they were on. They stumped their toe in that first game of the Western Conference Finals against West Stanley, but then they got them refocused, and they redirected their energies to doing what they had to do to win each at bat, to win each outing out there defensively, pitching. It was quite a turn of effort, not effort per se, but a focus. Turn of focus after that first loss to West Stanley, and that would be in their only loss for the entire year. And what a great accomplishment that is for Coach Drew Reynolds and his staff. And we congratulate all of them. And he just got dumped with a cold Gatorade bucket of ice water.
You know what's really cool is, Brandon Pinkerton had a great game at the plate tonight. He had the final put out in both Game 1 and Game 2, so he got to make that last catch.
Yes.
Feel that elation of I just closed out game one, and then I made the final put out for the state championship, something he'll never forget.
That's right, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I was so excited. I was bumbling through my words trying to get Brandon's name out, but he did. He made a great play, routine play, but that was a play that he will remember the rest of his life. Congratulations to these East Rutherford Cavaliers.
Squeezed that last out, and then swarmed Jacob Lee on the mound, the winning pitcher, with a shutout today. Cavaliers, your 2025 2A state champs. For Brian Ferree, I'm Brent Pasco. Appreciate you listening in to us all season long here on WAGY.
Fountain Electric and Services, one team, one goal, providing integrity across the region since 1946 when it comes to residential, commercial, and industrial electrical needs. And listen to this, get your vehicle running right for those summer road trips at Fountain Auto Tech. They can provide an oil change, tire rotation, brake check, and even a battery test. That way you get your vehicle healthy and tested for the hot days ahead. You'll leave Fountain Auto Tech with confidence. Learn more at fountainautotech.com and on their Facebook page.
John and Jean Sisk, Rutherford County natives and owners of the Gaffney Auto Mall, welcome you to the Upstate's #1 used car dealership with over 40 years experience in new and used cars. Easy bank financing available on a super wide variety of high quality pre-owned vehicles that will provide miles of smiles. Trucks, cars, SUVs, many with a remaining manufacturer's warranty. Buy from John and Jean Sisk, local folks you can trust at the Gaffney Auto Mall. Drive a little, save a lot. 862 Winslow Avenue, Gaffney, South Carolina. Check their Facebook page, just off I-85. What's behind the green door in Forest City? It's the most honest, reliable insurance company in town, Green Insurance. See Ryan Green, an independent broker whose first goal is to provide great customer service and save you money, and lots of it. Green Insurance offers Medicare Part C and D, plus supplemental policies from all the top insurance companies. Green Insurance can help with marketplace plans and calculate tax credits based on your income to save you money at the end of the year. See Ryan soon at Green Insurance, 179 West Main Street in Forest City. Look for the green door.
Hey y'all,